everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Lori Kutsch, and this is the February edition of the Makers with Heart. And this month, get some stuff out of the way. This month we chose the Operation Smile stamp set. If you're not familiar with our annual Operation Smile stamp set, you want it. And besides the fact that it's super cute and very versatile, I can show it to you. Isn't that adorable? There's a good reason to purchase this. If you go to page 4 of the September through August catalog, you'll see that it is called the Operation Smile stamp set because when you purchase this stamp set, $7 of the cost of the stamp set goes to Operation Smile. And Operation Smile is an organization that goes around nationwide, well, worldwide actually, and provide life-saving operations to children with cleft lips and palates. And I can't say that, so I hope I said it clear. They provide these services free of charge to kids who normally wouldn't be able to get this operation. So it's really a good thing to do. And it's $19.95, just like our other D-size stamp sets. But like I said, $7 of that will get automatically donated to the Operation Smile organization. And there's our actual president with one of the children in Operation Smile after her surgery. And or maybe it's before her surgery. They go there, and sometimes some close to my heart people go and help with the missions and provide support care before and after the operation for the families. And Monica Wihangi does that quite a bit. So again, page 4, it's $19.95. It's D2190. There will be a link to it in the description below. So I have chosen to make a layout from our Make It From Your Heart Volume 6. And these Make It From Your Heart, this is 5. They're just full of page layout ideas, cards, you name it. They're all there. And they fit perfectly in our, I just went blank, but our little albums on, I forget what they're called, but they fit perfect in there. And then I take my Cricut, I do some iron on the side and label it so I know which volumes are in here. I haven't done that yet with this one, but I'm choosing pattern 1 because I love the little squares look. I love it. It's kind of like a little hodgepodge, and I just think it's great. So we're going to change it up a little bit though, because I'm not using a 4x4 photo, and I'm going to do a different kind of title, but this is my inspiration. And so it shows you on this side that you need a 10 by 10 piece of paper, and that's going to be piece A. Then you're going to cut 3 3x3s of one paper, 2 3x3s of another, 2 3x3s of another, 2 3x3s of another, and then they said 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's going to be your photo mat. My photo is 4x6, so I did 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. And then it shows you everywhere what the measurements are and how you place those. Okay, so I've pretty much cut everything, but not exactly. And I forgot to grab a piece of cardstock. I am using the mix-in paper pack from September and October. So this is, again, stash busting if you want to get rid of some of that old product you might have on hand to make room for new, because we all love the new. So it tells me my featured colors are black, French vanilla, mink, pine, and scarlet. Oh, and toffee. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, I think I'm going to grab toffee because this is a fall photo that I'm going to use. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, so there's my toffee. So I do need to make one more cut because my background piece of paper, I didn't trim it. This is what I'm going to use. So I need to cut and make this a 10 by 10. So I need to cut off 2 inches here. And 2 inches here. Okay, so I have pre-cut everything else. Set this aside. So the first thing it tells me to do, bring this back over here where I can see it, you probably can't, is to, oh, you know what? I did that wrong. I didn't need toppy. I did plan ahead. No, I didn't. Ignore me. That's something else. We're going to place our cardstock and our 10 by 10 piece, and it says to put it at 1 inch down and 1 inch in. Now I do have our T-square. I'm horrible at using it though, but we're gonna try. So find my tape, my adhesive here. I'm gonna put some on the back. I should be using my Versamat. It is buried under stuff on my desk because I had a crop, and yeah, it just got buried. So let's see. So this is 1 inch in. That is not 1 inch. See, I'm horrible at using this thing. So ignore me because I don't know how to use it. We're not going to use that. I've got to get my all-purpose mat. Okay, this is better. This is easier for me to use. This is what I'm going to use. I know I'm kind of chaotic, but this is me. Okay, so I eyeball 1 inch and 1 inch. And I can look here and I look pretty good. So I can see I'm at 11. I can see I'm at 1, at 11, and 11. So 1 inch by 1 inch. Good enough for me. I will learn to use my T-square, I promise. So then the next thing it says to do is we're going to start placing our squares that we cut. So I'm going to put this one here, this one, and this one. We'll put this one and this one, this one. They had some solids in there. I chose to not use solids. And we'll go that way. Like I said, I am using strictly the mix and paper pack from September and October. Okay. So I'm just eyeballing how these are going to go to make them look right. Now this is probably a good idea where the T-square is going to come in, but again, we know I can't use it. I'm going to try. So it says we're going to go in 1/4 inch this way and 1/4 inch this way. And then it looks like it's 1/4 of an inch between each one. And then that should put us at 1/4 of an inch over here. Okay, so if we get this out again. Help me, help me. Okay. So it lines up. But this just makes it backwards to me. I don't understand. So if I put this way so that it hooks on my thing, it makes my letters upside down. So that's where I have problems. So that's why I haven't learned to use this yet. So bear with me. All right, this isn't gonna work. This is wasting time. I'll figure it out. Maybe someone can tell me how. I have used it successfully in the past, but not today. So I am going to just put a little bit of adhesive on the back of these so that I can place them and then easily move them if I need to line them up. If you followed me for more than a minute, you know I am the queen of eyeballing things. And it works for me. I'm totally good with that. So I'm going to go like so. That's actually too high. We're going to go like that. And then I'm kind of using the print on this paper as my guide to see if that's where I want things to be, because those look about 1/4 of an inch to me. And guess what? They are. That worked out well. Happy accident, I believe. So if we go this way, and then this way. Oh, do you see that, you guys? Oh my gosh. They all worked perfectly. So I'm just using the print of this paper. I'll pick it up in a second so you can see it. I hope it shows. But the print on this paper ends up being 1/4 of an inch and lines my little squares up. And I didn't have to mess with that T-square. Yay! Okay. Keep moving it. Okay, can you see that? Can you see the print? It just happened to be 1/4 of an inch, and so it lined my squares. Yay for things. Okay, now I have this photo of my husband and I at the pumpkin patch. It's our favorite family event every year, is our pumpkin patch trip. So I'm putting that on this print here. And it shows it kind of down here, but like I said, they had a 4 and 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'm not sure how I'm going to put this yet, but I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to do my stamping on another piece of the printed paper out of this pack. This is the other side of it. And I'm going to stamp some things and then just kind of cut around them. So I know I want the smile. And normally I would put this underneath as like a cushion when I'm stamping. Oh, grab the big block. The big one, probably too big for what I'm needing. It is too big for what I'm needing. But I don't need that when I have this mat. I'm going to just turn it over and use this side. It will work the same way. So I'm going to stamp this in toffee. I should have grabbed it ahead of time and I didn't. My apologies. It's over here. And I'm doing toffee to match the cardstock that I put on the back of my page. And when I have a large stamp like this, I just lay it down and then ink it. You get better coverage. So I'm going to just stamp that down here. Yay. And I'll clean these all off later with my stamp chamois, but I'm going to put the You Make My Heart on here as well. It's a smile because it's a picture of my husband, and so that seems like the perfect thing, right? So now this is a smaller one. I can just stamp it this way or ink it up this way. Doesn't really fit in there, so I'm going to just offset it a little bit. So it says, "You make my heart smile." Not quite done with this yet. And then I'm going to take my trimmer again, and I'm going to cut this out. So it has a little bit of a border around it. And maybe trim a little more off of the bottom. Not a whole lot. I do want a good border on here. And then, lastly, turn this back over. I'm going to just grab my stamp pad and ink up those edges. I do use my blending tools a lot of the time, but I'm just wanting a rough look on this time. So see how I'm getting it kind of high up on there? That's intentional. It's harder to do on the longer side, but it gives it kind of a distressed, worn look out of it, and that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so now back to my page. I'm going to pop that up with some foam tape, because who doesn't love foam tape? We know I do. And I'm going to pop the photo as well. Might as well put them on the back at the same time. So I'm doing this. If you have not yet checked out the other Makers with Hearts, click subscribe, done all those things, please do that. Shows us that you like what we're doing and you want us to do more. And who doesn't love to get a little affirmation on what you're doing? So there will be links to everybody else's channels below, and then their videos will be linked in my playlist. I have a Makers with Heart playlist. I'm going to actually, at some point when I have time, break that out by month. So then each month you'll have just the regular Makers with Heart video, and then the mystery envelope that comes on the 25th. So let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to put that offside a little bit so it hangs over the pattern. And then put the title on there. Now, I normally would have backed this with cardstock, but because I'm using toffee, I didn't want to put toffee on top of toffee, and I inked the edges, so that's going to offset that there. Put this down here a little bit. And then now for embellishing, I'm going to grab another old pack, the Good Life pack. It's got a kind of a fall farmy feel. We were at a farm. I'm going to use some stickers out of here just to embellish it up a little bit. And let's see, I kind of want to match what I got going on here. So I'm going to put this on here. A couple buttons up here in the corner of this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. I got this. I'll fix it. always go back and go through your old stuff. I'm sure you're going to find something that will work with any project that you're working on. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's not still good. Let's see. I want to add more. It looks a little... So you make my heart smile. So what do we have on here? I'm going to add memories. Because this is memories. This is a family event we do every year. It's already booked on our calendars for October of 2024. That's the only way we can always get everybody together. So I have happy place, I have memories, and I have this day. Do I want to add anything else? I think that's all I want to add on here because I don't want to overwhelm it. I want the focus to be on the picture. And I think that's good. So you can use this stamp for anything. Like it'd be perfect for Valentine's. Today just happens to be Valentine's Day. So there's things on here like the You Make My Heart Smile. Perfect for Valentine's Day. I love you. Warms my heart. Brightens my world. Makes me happy. These are all things that would be perfect for Valentine's. Look at that little stitched heart. How cute is that? You know, I should add that on here. Didn't even see that, but we should add it. Where should we add it? I don't know how that would look right there. But I could do it in a black. We do have black on here. All right, we're going for it. It's always nerve-wracking to try and stamp on your project. We're going for it. Oh, and then I have another idea too. We're gonna channel some Jessica. Oh. So I'm gonna put this little stitch chart on here. Oh, it turned out cute. Maybe we'll put another one. Right down here in the corner. And then I'm going to grab my black pen. Just gonna add some squiggly lines. Oh, I'm hitting the book. And then I'm gonna come back and put little things between them. Just adds a little bit more to the layout so the edges don't look plain. I mean, this layout came together really quickly. It did not take me long to cut these things out at all. I have a bad habit of getting my lines exactly the same, and I don't want them to be the same, so I'm trying to squiggle them up a little bit. Does that make sense? Is that a word? I do a lot of pages of my kids, and don't really have many of just me and my husband. So this is a fun one to do for the two of us. Okay. There we go. I hope you like it. Like I said, please, 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 if you did like it, you want to see more, click that subscribe button, share it with your friends. Get the stamp set. You won't regret it. It's the one I look forward to every year. Every time the new catalog comes out, this is the definite stamp set I'm going to purchase, because not only are they adorable, they go to such a great cause. And if your heart moves you and you like the mission of Operation Smile, you can always donate to the Operation Smile organization right there on my website when you're placing your order, or just on its own. It's totally tax deductible for you. So check it out, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much. Bye-bye.